Good morning. It's me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, here to bring you today's message that was not planned today. After a all sign 3 hour reading last night, I was wiped out, and I was just going to post notes today. But as I'm cleansing the decks with sage from last night, the song that I got at 7:38 this morning has just been going through my head nonstop, and it's Someone You Love by Louis Capaldi. And after I shuffled this deck, cut the deck, was almost put it away, and something told me just to go ahead and pull the reading. So for whoever this is for today, whoever needs to know this information, uh, this is for you. So instead of pulling this on my own, I'm just gonna let you guys in on what's happening here. This Someone You Loved song, okay? There's definitely some healing here. This is a position of understanding the lesson of this lover's journey, especially as we just have left the new moon and had the full moon in Taurus. So this would be a balsamic moon, which is always a time for healing, as depicted in this card. And there's a 44 energy here from the spirit animal deck of the Black Panther being reclaim your power. Okay. So that is the opportunity here, is to reclaim your power. Okay, let's see where we go today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and again, unplanned. So I still was writing notes for the astrology today, but sometimes you just got to go with the gut. So here we go. All right. So we have the situation as allowing spirit to carry you forward, something that we were burying our head about here. And in the recent past, a tangible, solid 3D opportunity here for healing has entered, and healing abandonment wounds. Spirits carrying you away from this generational energy of lack here, fear that there's going to be lack in the near future, really stepping into this gift of the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, of the highest heart opening, the most love in the entire deck in one single card. And in the blocked position, healing had been blocked, and we had not yet entered this new vortex. This is Chiron, the healer, and she has had to be very crafty here because she cannot swim in these tumultuous waters. She's crafted a sailboat on the top of her head, a ship, to get her moving into these calmer waters here. But this is, again, in this deck, this is the healing is complete from the Three of Swords. She has a half smile on her face. The water is very calm here, and she's gonna get up and step into her power when she's damn well ready here. What does Spirit want us to know? Oops, wrong deck. Six of Swords book. And what are the odds of that? It's like a mirror reflection here. I'll take that into consideration. Actually, I'll just leave that right there. Why not? Okay, what Spirit wants you to know is this is not something that we can be willfully blind about any longer. And then the opposite of the balsamic moon would be this fresh new start after that moon had gone dark. So this could be what is already just happened since we had that new moon rising up into the full moon of Taurus. So this could have been going on for a couple weeks here. Because again, as the moon was balsamic, that would have been 2 days about prior to that last new moon. And then here we have a couple days out after the dark new moon. Okay, so these are related here. It's like Spirit's way of going, you cannot go if you choose, or you can go if you choose here. But just know, not choosing is also a choice. Yeah. So being able to step into the highest timeline possible by doing this healing that you've already started on, because this is who you are coming in as. If this reading is for you, and we do see the lovers here up in the sky, so it could be a lover's energy that you are healing from. And this was a tangible reality here in the past that just never completed a full cycle of healing into this greatest and happiest and highest good of the sun. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what's going on in the bottom of the deck and the environmental energy of this. Again, I just haven't put away everything yet, so there we have it there. Okay. That's so interesting. You can go or not go, and then that ding two of swords. You could be directed, you can be helped. The door can be shown to you of the resources that are being offered for you, and you haven't quite seen the door yet, because we need to step in our full capacity to love so that our power can be reignited, especially tied to our intuition and towards our own guiding solar plexus as to what makes us happy. The next solar plexus day would be a 3-day. If tomorrow, Saturday is a 1. This would be, can be even as soon as Monday that this door is shown to you. Yeah. And here's this back and forth wiffle waffing of the 3D world not speaking up just yet, again, because she's in her healing mode. The waters are calmer in this situation, and we haven't yet stepped fully into a firm decision. And where you're being guided towards is up and out of this old life, this old pinnacle that was on offer. And here we have in your environmental energy, that nostalgia could be regarding a King of Wands, or simply just, I mean, look at these red curtains here, getting back onto the stage of life after this past life soulmate issue here is healing whatever you're stepping out of, and the opportunity is to reclaim your power here, bookending. In the past, that would be the hermit mode of enlightenment, of healing. Today's power energy and power card, we have our 99 energy, what's no longer a problem, because we're now reaping the harvest. We understand the harvest. We understand the reason for this soul tie, the reason for this lesson, and holding back on healing. Healing has been the block. And Aries in Chiron, or Chiron in Aries, has just retrograded back into the 24th symbol, which is again about this cornucopia energy and allowing in. This is our Jesus take the wheel energy, and we have it here and here, but you can certainly choose not to, and convince yourself that there's no healing needed or there's nothing you can do about this, when it is absolutely in your power here. I'm going under, and this time there is no one to save me. Wow. Okay, so I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing has really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same I guess I kind of like the way you numbed all the pain. And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. See? This can be healing from this 3D offer of from riches to rags, someone pulling the rug. And yeah. Um, so this is again position 8 is what spirit wants you to know is that this ending was for your transformation and growth. There's her butterfly wings here. The heart of the reading is just because we're feeling this way, the 3D reality of it is that you are independent, you are abundant, you have done the work at reflecting on what this pentacle was to you. What did that mean? What was that life? And guess what? Because you did the work here, here's the three sisters of fate bringing you happiness. Okay, this could left ear squeeze and a little buzzy beep. Okay, what was I talking about when that happened? The reward, the happiness for having done the work of Saturn energy. Okay, Daddy Saddies and Pisces, and that is, or excuse me, yeah, Daddy Sadie. I moved all my cards around, guys. Oh, there it is. A new moon. It's 26 Saturn, Pisces, a new moon that divides its influences, freedom of choice, exercising our free will. Again, you can choose this mindset despite the abundance that's surrounding you, but it is going to require you stepping out of that old life here. And yes, we hold nostalgia at all times, maybe nostalgia for the power, the way that we used to be able to go after what it is that we wanted with no questions, no problem. But this was part of your path here. Whoever this, I knew I had to pull these cards. Glad I did now. Taking a look at, there's that 77 energy again that I talked about with Uranus entering Gemini on 7/7. And then as we move back into, or as it went direct, was on, sorry, my dates again here, 11/7 is today, or yesterday, excuse me. And 9/5 was the retrograde into Gemini. Okay. So 9/5 is a 14, which is a 1 plus 4 is a 5 there. 11/7 at 9/1/9. Okay. This is really looking at what's hidden in the moon here about this fate. There's the 14 of temperance energy, the 5 of healing. Okay, and maybe we were resisting that and trying to push away a victory of some sort. Okay, here, outcome energy, possibility, again, allowing spirit to carry you forward. Good. Okay, it is again your choice for you to raise your frequency and grab that cup. Spirit's trying to help you through this transformation here. Okay. And despite the devastation around this King of Cups, he still has heart. So as you step into Queen of Cups in this energy, reclaiming your power, here comes the divine counterpart. And we have a divine partnership here depicted in temperance energy. Wish fulfillment of the heart. and lessons about trusting your intuition, trusting your guides. I forget which reading this came in the near future on, but I do remember saying that you're not only learning the lesson, you may be teaching the lesson to others. Um, and I think I even said maybe writing a book about it. I can't remember. If you guys remember, please put it in the comments. But it's definitely not been easy. This is the eclipse energy. And maybe your energy was squashed or eclipsed by whatever this was. And you were unable to heal here. What's feeling the eclipse? Yeah, slow and steady moving forward in this new life, a new pinnacle, a new leap of faith. Wow. Okay, that's something. Let me go ahead and get the ascension lesson from this past energy, whatever you're healing from here. Unification, there's the 9 and 9 again, 99. So last night, we entered Taurus. Uranus entered Taurus when we did the reading about Uranus of what soil no longer bears fruit because we farmed it too long and it's just depleted of nutrients. And what could benefit from a shakeup? Okay, what could benefit from a shakeup? Aligning with abundance, the happiest card of the deck. And yeah, there's the 7-7 of when Uranus entered Gemini. Wow. Okay. After being in Uranus since 2018. So 2018 is an energy of 8, 9, 10, 11. That is justice energy, balance, security, returning. And there's something about that. Okay, because we are in the 11th month of justice. And I looked at what studio that song was recorded in. It was the Red Dress Zipper Studio. And the Red Root Chakra Day would be tomorrow, Saturday. And the radio release of this song was 11/8, 2018. So again, the reference back to 2018, Uranus entering Taurus. And then tomorrow is 11/8, you guys. So this is no accident here. Okay. We do have today or late tonight, there's our retrograde happening at that time. And then over an hour later, almost an hour and a half, we do have Venus squaring Pluto. So fixed energies are always going to square each other in our birth chart and in the sky. And this is about daring to dive deeper out of our comfort zone. And if you recall the oracle cards where we got the 55 energy, and then the bottom of the deck was the 10 of deeper dive. So that 55 energy, I believe, it was the farther gate, going farther than we have before. Here comes the ultimate wish, unlocking our happiness, what we actually deserve in love, because we did the work of healing whatever this was in the past. This tangible life is now a whole new start here. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Now it would be that Taurus energy. Now let's look what this unification is about, us aligning with our abundance. I didn't even get my rest of my coffee down me today. So, and that reading wiped me out. I didn't even get out of bed today until almost 8 o'clock. Okay. So the every suit color is a different pathway. Okay. And the red pathway are about principles or fundamental truths that bring us in alignment. That's the deck I'm using here and what I'm reading from. So this is the 9th lesson out of 11. And again, this is a fundamental truth to align you to yourself and find true love. Wow. Okay, there's a heart right there in the center. So, unification, aligning with abundance. If you want to take a screenshot there, maybe if you want to focus and meditate on the energy of that card, you can see the divine feminine energy of the triangle of the cup and of the masculine energy of the sword. Okay. And then we have this intertwining of energy. Attracting abundance requires that we become one with self, creating unification of our soul. To achieve this, we have to release old stories and reprogram belief systems. Doing so will provide balance in our thoughts and feelings and allow emotions to align with our actions. Emotions aligning with actions. King of Wands, very, very basic interpretation. I see it, I want it, it's mine, I'm going to get it. This raises our energetic frequencies and helps us shift into an abundant life. Our creative abilities are coming to life as we become the best version of ourselves. This card confirms that we are restoring wholeness within. Stay connected to your core values and stand firm in our beliefs, as this will help us embody empowerment, reclaiming your power. Wow, guys, this is on page 67, which is a 13, which is fueling what Spirit wants us to know about this false crossroads. You do have a choice, and not making one or delaying our own healing or saying, but I can't find the proper way, is something we are telling ourselves. And maybe, just maybe, we can look at what we're so afraid to pick apart here. So, being connected to our core values, again, Uranus in Taurus, and standing firm in our beliefs will help us embody empowerment. Continue to set loving boundaries and respect yourself. There is no need to sacrifice who you are in order to fit in. Find acceptance or even be deeply loved, including by your divine partner. You will align with real love when we learn to just be ourselves. Being true to self gives us permission to live the abundant life we want. And we determine our self-worth because we no longer need external validation. Always choose love over fear, and it will help us feel lighter and lighter in each moment. Okay, let's look at this driving energy of when Uranus then entered Gemini, okay, for the first time. And you can see this is gray. This is the slate suit here and swords energy. So, all right. So this is about, this suit is about powerful life lessons that expedite our ascension. Okay. And we've got this 7 to 7 energy of healing abandonment wounds. I feel like that's happening globally. So we have experienced abandonment in multiple timelines if this reading is resonating for you. Wounded stories are subconsciously causing intense soul pain that makes us easily triggered when we experience rejection or unrequited love. This card implies that we need to heal traumatic experiences and the influence of unhealthy relationships. We've been abandoning our own needs, which is the same as not loving ourselves. We will be moved beyond the fear of abandonment when we realize that we caused ourselves this pain because we've separated from ourselves. It's time to forgive for not standing up, showing up, or speaking up for our need to be heard, loved, or respected by others. We were taught that to experience love, we must earn the love we seek, which produces the need for approval and creates feelings of rejection and feeling left out or left behind, causing us to justify our actions. This heart of the reading, this whole reading is about feelings of rejection and feeling left behind by whatever life this was. Wow. Letting go of our old identity is painful because we experience the death, can't make this up, of our former selves. And that's a ding from spirit. Wow. You do that again. Letting go of our old identity is painful because we experience the death of our former self and patterns. Yes, it is necessary for us to create space for our new identities. Just wow, guys. I mean, this is incredible. I hope this helps and finds whoever who needs it, and I hope this helps you see that there is life past this, and one step at a time is all it takes. This time you are holding the pentacle. You are taking the lead. The Knight of Pentacles always makes it to his destination. He always makes it to his graduation, guys. Okay, that was just a little unintended morning quickie. So I love you very much, of course. Thank you so much for all your support, all the love and energy that you show me. And I will see you on the next one. And that is much love coming from my heart to yours. Bye bye for now.